What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. And Dwight Howard is back in the algorithm. His wife, Amy Luciani, I never heard of her before they came out public saying that they were an item. But she's filed for divorce after just 6 months of marriage. Obviously, the gold digger allegation is being thrown around, and she jumped on the internet to defend herself. She really shouldn't be too surprised by this because, people were wondering what she was thinking about in the first place, getting involved with Dwight when, before he was linked to being involved with men. So people was really wondering what's up with that. I'll touch on it a little bit, give my take on it. I don't really want to say a whole lot about it though because I just don't really like speaking on anybody's marriage. I think that a marriage is between him and her and whatever is whatever. But again, because this is what it is, kind of public and it's in the algorithm, I'll go ahead and chime in on it some. So here's what she had to say. With such a private moment like a marriage ending, I really do want to keep a lot private, but it's hard to watch this narrative spreading quickly about me. That narrative being that she's trying to get half of the marital assets. Like basically, she was married to him long enough to be able to qualify for getting half of his stuff. She's saying that's not true, but if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, 6 months, that's, let's just say she shouldn't be surprised at all that this is the narrative. But let's continue. I plan on speaking on this one time only. I till this day never asked him for a single dollar, not 30 cents. Before we married, I asked to sign a prenup. I texted right to him. I told him I want to sign a prenup because I believe what you work for is yours and what I'm not and I'm not the type of woman to take what's not mine. I mentioned a prenup first. He declined. I do not want any assets. I do not want half of anything that he earned or obtained before me. Not a car, not his properties, not a business. These rumors do not align with my character. Believe it or not, some of us women really do date, marry for love. I don't really believe anything that she's saying here. I think that she probably did want half and maybe thinking better about that because she don't like her name being out there, being associated with being a gold digger, because reputation management matters a lot with women. Women will do various different things, be dead ass wrong, but be worried about how people perceive the wrong that they're doing. So this whole thing of he offered her a prenup and she turned it down, I'm not really believing that. That just really don't. If money's not an issue or money never was an issue, why deal with him in the first place? A dude with kind of like a suspect past. I mean, the dude had some guy had shared like a video of him, laying next to Dwight and all that. I mean, you're not about to be with a broke dude with that looming over him. So I'm just not really. I'm just not convinced on that. It says that some women do marry and date for love. I'm really calling cap on that too, just simply because you filing 6 months later. Come on now, man. We ain't talking about 5, 6 years later. We talking about 6 months later. So if this was really for love, I can't tell by how quick you filing for divorce. So whatever. The value I add cannot be bought. I rather build the empire with you. That's what she said. Not I would rather. You ever met a gold digger who went her entire relationship without asking for a penny and asked for a prenuptial agreement and doesn't want any part of his assets when it ends? Oh, okay. We have no proof whatsoever that she's never asked him for anything. We have no proof whatsoever that he sent her a prenup and she declined. And we certainly have no proof that she wasn't trying to get assets from him. I mean, that could have been something leaked, or it could have just been something that the internet came up with. It's probably the latter. But again, if this was marrying for love and you jumping out 6 months later, this stuff that you saying, it's not really gonna help you beat these allegations. Just saying, man. I won't bother asking for privacy. This is the internet, so I'll accept the good with the bad. Right now, I'm just a bad moment, but God oversees it all, and this too shall pass. Yeah, people a lot of times when they own some BS, and this is keeping it 100 with y'all, man. A lot of times when people are on some BS and they having a hard time beating that BS allegations, they will oftentimes cite some scripture or reference God or talk about praying. It happens every time. Black folks do this more than anybody, man. When you dealing with black folks and they caught up in some BS and then they suddenly start quoting scriptures and all that, know that you are being conned, period. They are on some BS. They know they on some BS. They know they've been caught in their BS, and they're trying to use whatever they can to try to shine a light away from them. And because black folks are kind of suckers when it comes to spirituality and religion, they figure they'll use that to strengthen their argument. But just understand that that's usually just a con job. So final thoughts on this. This is pretty much ending the way I expected it. It's ending shorter than I thought it would. 6 months is like, damn, that's straight up a speed run. Like everyone else, I was wondering why Dwight, of all people. You knew of Dwight's past, yet you were choosing to not only be involved with him, but to marry him as well. Women are not stupid. Women are very clever. I can't imagine a woman marrying a dude who gets down with other dudes for just love alone. I mean, like, really. Any straight woman will tell you, if she finds out the dude been messing with some other dudes, it's over. That is an instant. It's over for good. Ain't no spinning the block. Ain't no explaining it away. None of that. So here she is with eyes wide open, getting involved with a dude that has been linked to other dudes. If this is a broke guy, I just don't see her doing that. So just using a bit of common sense here, I'm just calling cap on this whole thing that she's saying. But it's over now. Dwight hasn't really said anything about it. He probably won't, because usually after breakups, guys kind of keep their mouth shut. Women run to the internet, and guys just pretty much have to endure whatever she's saying about him on the net, be it true or not. I'm going to leave it there, though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.